is recording. I had it in the wrong. Kai, what are you doing? Well, there's not no. How do you not do that? I'm trying to figure so many things out with this camera here.
Mine out of the bag, and I don't know how long. It's probably the same boat you were in with that one. You hadn't picked it up and looked at it, and who knows how long.
No. Well, it was on. I don't want to call it a tripod stand, but it was on a stand on the back of my main monitor, and I used it as a web camera for quite some time, and I honestly forgot how to go about doing all this, but I have a thing to go under here to hold it. This is heavier than the GoPro.
What am I?
Yeah, a lot more mechanical tools. I'm gonna go look for that one thing. Oh boy. Okay, so essentially looking through here, my mirrorless camera part is right up there, and I am in the... Ooh, I'm not going to show that. Where did it go? Nobody knows. I would put that on it, but that's not magnetically, of course. The reason why I wouldn't show this drawer here is due to the fact that ooh, that's what I was looking for. Let me go ahead and put this there. I'll explain it here in just a moment. As soon as this... ooh, I haven't used that either in a long time. Basically, it's a really old Canon selfie stick, and this is the remote that that pairs it up, or not pairs it up, but does like start whatnot. And I've never once used it. So I thought, why not just go ahead today and vlog with this camera here. It's probably going to be like 20, maybe 30 frames per second. And honestly, I don't know how well the audio is, so let me go check on the audio for a moment, and then we'll continue on that or not. Okay, I went back and I really kind of decided to do cat stuff. I did go back and check the audio for it. It turned out to be really good. I could actually hear it, and it's not... I don't have the volume turned up loud on my camera here, so if I can hear it before post-production, everything is looking pretty good. Oh, that's bright. I'm just recording just to get the feel back into it again, and it's doing pretty good.
Oh.
Yeah. I did check out the audio to it as well. A lot better than what the GoPro had.
Well, it's a more expensive camera. It's probably got a better mic in it.
I used to have a lavalier to it, but... Well, I have a lavalier in the office, I just really don't want to use it. And your camera is better than my camera.
My camera is heavier than your camera.
It is.
And more bulky.
Kaya.
But my camera is built for a different purpose than yours is.
Kaya. What are you doing?
I'm eating something. It's something I shouldn't be eating. But that's okay.
More on the idea of. Oh, that's Velcro.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be eating Velcro.
I don't. Yeah, well, I was going to say I don't think he was eating it, but maybe he was trying to. I don't know. It's hard to tell with him. Do you need anything from the store? What I do know...
But it's a little early right now.
I agree. What I do know is that when I was walking in the mall... what was it? Last week, maybe? I discovered that there is a some sort of Philly cheesesteak shindig over in the mall. The only problem is that number one, it's far away, and number two, I don't know if it's something you would go for.
Well, that makes some good Philly cheesesteak.
Yeah, well, it's in the food court, and I walked around it once trying to find FYE, which was not in that area, and I come to learn the mall no longer has FYE. So I don't know what I'm really going to do. I did finish editing the vlog, and it is on the page, so I tried to keep it as short as possible. Without editing, it would have been over an hour.
What was the length after you got it cut down to where you wanted it?
A little over 16 minutes.
I'm sure you cut like 3/4 of it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing though. Kind of like with this here, what is your problem, Kaya? Kind of like with what I'm doing right now. If it does become a bit of a longer video, I'm definitely going to chop it into good bits. That way, if people end up clicking on the video, which, by the way, if anyone on here watches this and they decide that they want to vlog, try not to keep something extra long. People will tend to find it boring. Would you find it boring? If it didn't fit the narrative of why it was being filmed?
Well, look, that's not what makes something exciting or not exciting.
Well, depending on how one would look at it.
Doesn't play into it. I've watched videos that were 2-3 hours long and enjoyed the heck out of it and watched the whole thing. I used to watch the Joe Rogan show on YouTube.
Well,
and those were mostly, three and a half hours long.
Let me rephrase that. What I mean by that is, if there's not a purpose behind the length of that clip.
You mean a purpose behind the length?
Okay, let's say
most videos,
Mm-hmm.
or however long is required to deliver the content. So it could be anywhere from 2 minutes to 6 hours. I saw a 15-hour video on here one day.
That's
I
too
didn't
much.
watch the whole thing.
See my point. You didn't watch the whole
I did not watch
thing.
it. As a matter of fact, I didn't watch it at all. I saw it was 15 hours. I thought, I am not even starting this.
That was my point, Dad.
But as far as, it depends on what is the content as to whether I'll watch it for 5 minutes or 10 minutes or
But-
an hour or multi-hours.
But when it comes to the length of a video, depending on how long it is, what is the reason for it being that long? Storytelling. That's a great reason for it being that long.
Sure, it is. Hey, I love a video with some good stories on it.
I do too. Which, by the way, I am in the middle of writing a story for those of you that had no idea. I'm redoing it. Actually, Dad, have you ever heard of the platform Storyfire? Oh, okay. It's a good thing because it no longer exists.
Well, then I really have no reason to have heard of it.
Well, when I was on that platform, I was known for two major stories on that platform. The very first one was called Unwanted. Boy, that was a good story, number one. And number two, I mainly created the story to end purposely on a cliffhanger and not continue it. However, after I posted it, about a day and a half.
Hang on.
Go ahead.
The purpose of ending a video on a cliffhanger
Oh, not a video.
is to encourage, or a story.
Mm-hmm.
To end on a cliffhanger,
Mm-hmm.
to encourage them to read or watch or whatever the next installment.
Well,
And that's kind of the implied promise of a cliffhanger, is that there's going to be
but
another
that
one that'll
was
resolve this.
that was done on purpose, though.
That is not the purpose
But it.
of a cliffhanger.
But I get that. But
The reason for putting a cliffhanger in a story is that you intend to resolve that cliffhanger in the next story.
mm-hmm. However, I did it on purpose.
Well, yeah, everybody would.
Well-
Any story that ends on a cliffhanger, it ends on a cliffhanger on purpose.
Well,
And the purpose for ending it on a cliffhanger, as
I
was
thought I
saying,
saw snow blowing down.
is to encourage them to watch the next installment, which is supposed to resolve the cliffhanger.
Well, since you didn't ask why, I will go ahead and let you know why. The reason why I did it as a cliffhanger was because, and again, those paying attention, hear this out, I wanted people to ask for another one. Oh, it did. It did. So I'll explain this part here too.
Well, that's a big risk you took.
Well, yeah, and
as often as not, people when they find out you've ended on a cliffhanger,
yes,
and don't intend to resolve it,
yes,
they're done with you.
yes, and Dad is right on that one. However, I will say though, the reason why I ended it on a purposely not continued cliffhanger was because the ending part of that story, there were just so many comments about it saying, what happens? Please make a number 2 to it. And I'm like, I got you. I got you. Even though it's not meant to lead into that, I got you. And I did. I fed into it and wrote Unwanted 2. And then Unwanted 2 turned out really good. and ended purposely again on a cliffhanger. And it was so good, people were like, is there a number 3 coming out? And I'm like, maybe.
No, probably not.
But after that story, I came up with a story called The Neighbor. And The Neighbor is a really creepy, psychotic story. And people... Now, here's the thing. It wasn't left on a cliffhanger. It ended off perfectly. But, again, when it ended off perfectly, I was asked, is there going to be a number 2? And I'm like... I didn't want to say no, but I didn't know there was going to be a number 2. So,
anytime you end a good story with a cliffhanger, everybody's going to want the next part. They want that cliffhanger to be resolved.
yes. And then, unfortunately, Storyfire shut down, and I was never able to collect the story data from it. So I'm having to rewrite the whole thing all over again. But this time, there's going to be... Okay. Yeah, I purposely cut that part of the video out because I didn't want everyone to know my intention and what I was going to do about the story that I plan on writing, or not plan on writing. I am still writing it. I just and by the way, if you're worried about that, it's my closet. It's a little messy, but I am still in the process of writing it. But the details behind what I was going to do, I cut that part out. Told Dad about it, so yeah. Anyway, I don't really have any plans on going anywhere right now. It will be here pretty soon. So let me see if I could do in my password here for just a moment. If I can open up. There we go. I've always wanted this to kind of like, oh, that kind of works. Okay, so right now just typing in my password to the Mic Mini. Okay, so essentially what I am currently in the process of doing here, which I'll try to, well, let me see if I could make that bigger. Oh, that exposes the whole story, and I do not want that to be exposed. Anyway, what I am currently writing at the moment, let me see if I could, oh, hold on here. Let's see, I don't want to expose too much. Let's see, that story, Unwanted. Yeah. I may have to blur some other parts to it as well, because I completely forgot it reveals a lot of sensitive information as well. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize how close that zoom in was. It looks like there's a little bit of a hair stuck onto the mirrorless part of the camera. This is currently what my GoPro looks like at the moment. For those of you that were wondering, this here is the mini, or the mic mini for the lavalier microphone. I can dangle it on there, it's magnetic, of course. This here is the anamorphic lens for the GoPro. If you're wondering what that looks like, let me see if I can take it off. I doubt that I can. And there we go. There we go. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it looks like. I just keep this cover on it though, just so it just remains clean. This part right here is meant to go on the bottom of my cell phone, which I do not currently have on my person. And this part here is the receiver to this microphone, which is plugged up to the back of this part here, and that allows me to just record what I want on there. And with this vlog here, it's not going to be in the standard, or not the standard, but the 21:9 ratio aspect to it. This will be just the regular 16:9 ratio aspect. I think I have that correct. But it's definitely a fun piece of equipment to vlog with. And if you were to ask, is that GoPro more expensive than this camera, and my answer for that is no. This was actually my very first camera that I bought. It really, I hear something. I don't know what that was that I heard. Let me see if I can pull. Oh, UPS. Okay, or how my dad likes to call them, ups. Yeah, basically, whenever I feel like it, I'll use the GoPro when it comes to the idea of what I really am looking to do, filming wise. And this one here is just going to be something to where it's like kind of telling a story, but talking to you guys all at the same time. I've also realized too that most of the time when I am vlogging, a whole lot more than I have been nowadays, I've been able to speak a whole lot more with this camera. Just not flawlessly, but a lot more efficiently. Efficiently. English is hard. So, yeah. Yeah. Basically, that microphone has replaced, if I can get it out, it has replaced this cheap lavalier microphone. It's not that bad of a microphone. It cost me, I want to say $20 or less just to get it. It was an okay filler microphone. I just prefer the DJI microphone, just to be fair. And honestly, I don't even know if I am able to work with this on this. That's cool. On this camera here, I'm trying to find it here. There it is. Let me see if I can. Oh, I got a little bit of it. Okay, there. Did I get it? Yeah, I can. Yeah, I did. Wow. Anyway, let me see if I could. There we go. Okay. You can't see it. I can though. But I wanted to make sure that my camera was completely focused on my face, at least. For some reason, it has a flashing button, or not a flashing button, but a flashing sign that says no video. And I am just thinking to myself, yeah, okay, I did record and it did save, so okay. Did you guys like the previous vlog? If so, let me know. And I keep looking up there just because I can see myself a lot more than what I could see myself on that. And the reason why I could see myself a lot more on that one, which I just took the mirror part down. If you zoom in on this part here, and I don't know if it'll turn. Oh wait, okay, yeah, you can see a little bit of it. It's a little blurry. There we go. Oh, wait, no, back up. Okay, that part right there is the part that shows me from the camera's point of view. The only problem to that is this lens obstructs the view on that. So that's pretty much the pro and con. Oh geez, I completely forgot that was in Zoom again. But yeah, the pro to it, the visuals look really good. The con to it, it obstructs the view from that angle that I'm looking for. Yeah. And okay, I think I fixed the problem on why it was shutting down on me and overheating from the message. From what I looked at, it says, actually, I'll just point it over and show you what it says. This says here, the Canon EOS M200 is prone to overheating, particularly during extended 4K or 1080p 60 frames per second video recordings. Basically, if it's high resolution, basically, and oh jeez, I did not realize that was like that. Yeah, if it's high resolution or high FPS, then yeah, it's not going to do its job. So I had to take the frames per second on it and just get it down a whole lot. Hopefully it does end up working here a lot better soon anyway. I was going to head out, but truthfully, seriously? I was I was going to head out, but I really don't want to at this moment in time. Unless one of my packages arrived, I have no idea. Actually, that's a good question. Let me go speak to the big guy on campus about this.
Yes.
Question.
I answered.
Uh, was there a notification about any mail?
I think I have a piece of mail. The only thing on it, I believe.
Hmm.
Yes, one piece of mail today for me from First Advantage.
Ooh, that must be.
I already got mine. This is a different piece of mail though.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what's in it.
I don't know.
Probably, well, hell, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But there was nothing for you. Oh, you asked if I could use anything from the store.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I've had a few minutes to think about it.
He's had a few minutes
To think about it.
to think
About it.
about it.
I could use more eggs.
Eggs.
And bag of shredded cheese. It's
Shredded
always
cheese.
good with eggs.
In his opinion, goes good with eggs, but to me, no.
Hard to make a cheese omelet without it.
You never said anything about cheese omelet. You just said you wanted eggs and cheese.
Which makes
A cheesy egg?
anyway, I'd like a bag of shredded cheddar.
Shredded cheddar.
I'd like a little bigger bag than you got me last time, if they have any. Last time you
Give
got me a
me.
bag of shredded cheddar, a little teeny thing.
Oh.
I'd like a bigger bag of shredded cheddar.
He wants a bigger bag.
Mild is okay.
Mild.
Sharp works.
Sharp. Don't know why I did that for sharp, but...
Anyway, that's it.
I have problems. I was just letting them know I got problems. I got problems. Yeah. Okay. Have you seen Little Poops a lot?
Not in the last couple of minutes. He was in there wandering around a little ago.
Okay. For some reason, my camera was telling me, hey, you're overheating. And I'm like, okay. So...
It's not even warm in here.
No.
In fact, it's kind of on the cool.
No. My camera was overheating.
Because...
That's what I found out. Because it said it could lead into a couple of factors here. Number one, because I would be on 4K, which I was not, and this camera does not support 4K. The second was 1080p 60 frames per second. So I checked on that. Oops.
You really, to be honest, to do Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube videos,
Yeah.
really, 1080p at 30 frames a second.
Well, well, that's what I'm currently doing at the moment, is just 1080p 29 frames per second. And I really haven't thought of putting like a vlogging channel on YouTube. I really should though.
Why wouldn't you if you're doing well, they have podcasts on YouTube.
Well,
as well.
well, yeah, and so does Facebook, unless they took it down. I've been posting these on Facebook.
There's no reason why you can't post them on YouTube as well.
Because I don't have a channel for it yet. I've thought about it. I'm still processing it. All right. Well. Yeah. I might as well just go ahead and get ready. Head over to the store.
Up to you.
I
never said in there something that I need right this minute.
Well, I also do need to find your little canister of or a plastic bottle of sticks of cinnamon. So, yay! The reason why I had almost exposed my. Oh, I didn't expose any of my writing. Okay, never mind. So back over to it. Yeah, I was so afraid that by the time I had this camera setting like this, it was going to expose my notes for what I was writing on the story. Yeah. And another thing to take into consideration too is whenever it comes to filming, essentially, especially with a Canon EOS M200 camera, which is the camera I have specifically. Oh, okay. It will. It basically does this thing that's like a cutoff for a very small split second after something's been recorded for like 30 minutes. I'm afraid to hit the 30-minute mark because I don't really have anything that would require that kind of longevity of filming. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just prepare to get ready to have the store and just do the stuff. So yeah, well, let's see how this works. Okay, now it is time to go ahead and get some stuff on to go outside. Hopefully I don't hit ceiling fan this time as I'm trying to get jacking on. I almost thought I put this thing on the wrong way. It is currently 22 degrees Fahrenheit. And again, I'm going to leave my GoPro alone for the moment. I was going to use it, but I thought I need to kind of switch it around a little bit to like what I want to do versus what I need to do. This is a need, no? Yeah, so I can't say it's a need, to be fair. I gotta get this thing zipped up. Come on. There we go. And that's what I was looking for. So I had my view forward pointed at a different angle. I need to get the hoodie part. There we go. So few little just a little reminder. Anytime that you're vlogging and you're going out somewhere, always bring your lens cover with you. The reason why I say that is because by the time you get ready to go out, you need just to make sure that it is covered, ready to go. I will mention that there is absolutely no, I'm trying to think of the right word. No, I can't think of it at the moment. So there's a thing that GoPros have, and I just messed that whole thing up. Wow. There's this thing that GoPros have that balances out the video. I think it's like hyper smooth or something of that nature. It's it's okay. It's not the greatest thing that I have ever seen being used, and I am not doing my hair any justice at this point in time. Oh well, I'm not going to worry too much about it. It has done and seen. I don't know. I kind of want to do something about it. Okay. Take this and just. There we go. That should be able to fix that little cowlick background area. If not, then it was worth a shot. And now, get this part taken care of too. There we go. That actually did the trick. I would leave through the front door, but I don't want to fall and bust my ass again.
Not falling and busting your head is probably a pretty good plan.
I agree. Let me double check. See if I have my... I do. Alright. Wallet check. Alright. I'll be back soon. Now, I'll be fair with you. The wind breeze is not entirely too bad out here. And I don't know about the lighting exposure. Can't really tell. But right now, I'm going to go over to the vehicle here in just a moment. As soon as I get down this decline situation for that snow embankment, of course. Check to see if Dad's bottle of cinnamon sticks had rolled accidentally into the back of the seat of somewhere in the vehicle. I was in the middle of trying to look for it yesterday, and to no avail. Well, I can't say I, no, that's a little bit of a white lie, sort of. I thought it was in a bag, and then when I came back home, did not find it. Oh, that. Yeah, not the best thing to have here. Ah! I was trying to lift the rock up. Yeah, that's definitely saying it. That was so great. I was walking and noticed that and thought, that looks like a piece of poop. It's not. I have no idea what that is. Actually, oh, it's tarp. Never mind. And we're walking. Right now, I cannot see anything on my camera because I did not want to. Ah! 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 Oh, that was something. Let me see if it's under. Ah, found it. It did roll down here. I'm gonna put this right there for a moment. I actually found it. Okay. Okay. I found it. I was right. It rolled. Huh. My battery is like halfway down now. I guess it was probably due to the overheating. I have no clue. And truthfully, I really don't want to try or test that theory out. Oh, I completely forgot to take it out of the emergency parking. Oh well. Right now the plan is to just go all the way to Walmart, get what we need. I'll call Dad by the time I am finished with certain things and have him to go ahead and make his order, since he told me what he was wanting to get, and go on from that. And I'm gonna look into charging up the battery as well, so stay tuned. So I just finished my trip over to Walmart, got some dinner, but honestly I was going to go back over to Best Buy for a little bit, and then decided I didn't want to do that. That was a good call. Got myself some dinner. Did call Dad and had him to go ahead and make himself an order on what he was wanting, and I'm heading that way right now to go and get it. I almost forgot my turn signal again. Good grief. Well, we are almost there to the last destination. Almost designation. Well, I'm just heading over to Gina's. Dad wanted a Philly cheesesteak. So, we're going to be on our way there. Oh, and here we are. I just need to wait for my turn. And, oh, that was a very huge, I have to make this turn or else I'm not gonna make it turn. Alright, we are good to go. We are secured. I didn't mean to have that guy waiting on me to make it leave. And now we're gonna be on our way back home. And honestly, I was trying to put the camera into the cup holder, and my handle was like, no. And I could have adjusted it a little bit, but I didn't want that guy waiting on me. So now we are right now in town, definitely for Hamlin. And luckily, I actually don't have to check the mail, so that is a plus. I don't know if the lighting is a little off-putting or not, so sorry. It actually shows that it's darker on my mirrorless end, so I don't know if that is the case or not. And there's a kitty. Please stay there. Thank you. I did not want to hit that cat. As a cat owner, myself, I know exactly how it feels. Or I know the feeling of despair when not having my cat. So that's no good. Okay, so I made it back home, safe, of course. I was going to film a little bit more, but realized my battery was starting to drain, so I'm going to go ahead and get this charged. If I don't do anything later on, hopefully you all enjoyed a little bit of what was going on here. And until then, I shall see you next time. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.